I'm right on time for live, y'all.
Shh, Bumbo.
Right on time to watch some Jim Cramer. Bumbo.
Dude, what have you seen?
Mommy saying no doesn't mean they're ass. Mommy might not like that one.
It's not like what?
The bracelet.
No.
What's the market data for today? Economic analyst.
There's nothing for today.
My Wi-Fi isn't working. Did I forget to pay the bill or some shit?
You tell us, gang.
I work for you.
That's not a problem. And it's on 5G.
I forgot to cancel the bill.
We up. Damn. This one's already open. What is this channel you even put, bro? So what channel even is this?
It's Fox 5. You go to World Cup today.
Nice.
Nice.
Trying to play foosball.
It's the World Cup time. It's the World Cup time.
Yo, this guy.
Like the stock. Defensive because typically it means discretionary, not defensive. And David, people want you to own the banks so badly. And the banks, well, I'll tell you, I do want to own Goldman. And I do want to own Morgan Stanley. I don't know if I want to own just a regular bank right now.
Okay, thanks,
When you say
Cakes.
regular bank, what are you talking
Commercial
about?
deposits.
Okay.
I have Banco Santander on today, an enemy team. And that's a bank that I think has really been an amazing bank. Now, if you showed a 10-year chart of SAN, I think you'd want to own that one more than any of these because that's the largest bank in Europe. People don't realize it.
And to be fair, over the long term, you have been talking about this bank for quite some time in a very positive way in terms of the stock.
She visited CNBC, I don't know, maybe about 10 years ago,
Yeah.
in a presentation where she mocked me, which I didn't mind at all because I was doing some sort of ridiculous Spanish thing. And she said, really, stop embarrassing us, Jim. It was only in front of 25 people, so I didn't mind.
There's a nice 10-year chart, by the way.
She's
Thanks,
the
guys.
I think she's the best worldwide banker there is. And by the way, I'll put her up against Jane Fraser, who gets a nice Financial Times today.
Profile, yeah.
Whoa, I mean, just
Yo.
fix a bank.
We get so many of the big banks tomorrow. Nobody
This
thinks
early?
that Goldman's gonna
I'd
have
be
a bad quarter.
surprised.
They're going to have a good quarter. The only question is how good and what the reaction is because what's already built into the stock
Oh,
price.
I know. And my Travel Trust owns it, and it's been the best performer. And you always hate to see that everybody knows the expectations are great. That means you have to blow it away by not 10%, by like maybe 30%. I don't know if they can do that. They've done a darn good job in a lot of these underwriters.
Although, as a sector, I mean, financials up 2% for the year. It's not like they're killing the rest of the market.
You want to own. You want to own these health insurers. They have been ever since the medical advantage. Their medical advantage prices. They haven't had
Damn. Might be cooked.
One of the stocks
watching this on
This
film.
is just incredible. And that is a remarkable. Jason Holler runs it. Was a middleman, and now it's a little bit more proprietary. These are the stocks that are working. But Carl, they're the stocks nobody wants to back. They're not the stocks that the public's used to. They want to buy. They want to buy Alphabet. Well, Alphabet has to do something in order to think they want to buy it, like Meta did.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're back to Dow, Mosaic, Lyondell leading. Remember those days in March and April?
Yeah, when you have what happens in the strait,
Yeah.
you go back to Dow. Dow, of course, collapsed after we thought the war was over.
Want another all-time high, though?
Yes, I would.
Apple. Apple up another 1.5%, up 17 plus percent for the year.
I think Apple.
Now approaching a $4.7 trillion market cap, trailing only Nvidia.
I think Apple was eating a lot of the increase in DRAM price for the last 2 quarters.
There's a nice
And
20-year
now
chart,
they
by the
put
way,
through the
guys.
price- Now they put now they put through the price increase.
Yeah.
It'll be very interesting. The last 2 quarters, I think, were actually maybe a little bit light versus what they can put up here. Now, in price,
You mean, you think they can?
I think they'll get the price. I think that it's the smaller guys that won't get the price. I think that when I look at what's happening with Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile, I think they're going to give you a terrific discount on Apple. That matters tremendously. I don't know. I do like Apple here. One of the things that I think NVIDIA has to do is go back to the Apple playbook, which is that Apple bought it in a third of its stock. And when I used to speak to them, it's like Luca Maitri, what do you guys do? Why don't you go buy Netflix? Why don't you do it? You know, I was like just a crank in the calls. And they said, well, we have this cheap stock that we really like to buy. It's called Apple. And that was right.
Yeah. Well, Citi today takes it to 365.
Yeah.
Raise a downgrade of Best Buy, for example. I wonder if that's what you are getting at.
On valuation,
Jim Jones is broken.
Look, I have to question that Best Buy because I think that Best Buy actually is again a place where people are. They're going to be able to pass things on, but not as much. Problem is everyone's scared of Amazon Prime. And, and I don't blame them. We have a lot of stuff with Amazon, which has not been talked about of late. Amazon's doing a lot of good things. Nobody seems to care. They've improved their AI. No one talks about that. Web services continues to be a juggernaut. No one cares about that. Advertising was great. No one cares about that. David, Amazon is a forlorn stock.
Is it? I mean, it's
Well,
had a
it's
bit
a
of a
$50 billion,
move, hasn't it?
$50 billion semi-business that Andy Jassy talked about on my show.
Yeah.
And people rather own Target.
Yeah, well, we were talking about it last week, but we were talking about it much more as a result of its activity in the bond market.
Right.
And issuance, which, by the way, has become more of a talking point in general around Wall Street. Investment grade issuance, not just from Amazon, but obviously Nvidia was out, SpaceX prior to that, and what's still coming. But as for the fundamentals of the company, I mean, I don't know, stocks shown a little bit of life lately, hasn't it?
I think the fundamentals are amazing, and I just find that people don't want to give it credit. They don't want to give credit to Amazon Web Services the way they used to. People like Google Cloud more than they do about Amazon because you can have a big baseball for a small base. Alphabet is still loved, and if you were in on that secondary, you're doing okay.
Right.
That was a secondary worth keeping.
Right. Guys, we're gonna go back now to it's like the Wayback Machine, as in back a few months. And Faber report on what else? Warner Brothers Discovery. From a stock perspective,
You don't have to do it.
I want to do it.
There's no gun to your head.
It's a news story,
Just say take the gun.
and it gets back to litigation again. Of course, we were talking about litigation between the likes of Apple and OpenAI. Well, in this case, it's between the states and what is Paramount's closing or expected closing. The question is when this deal to acquire Warner Brothers Discovery. Any moment now, we do expect to see a press release followed by a press conference a bit later from the state of California and a number of other state AGs that are going to be challenging the deal under which Paramount is acquiring Warner Brothers Discovery right now at a price of $31 a share in cash. You can see where Warner stock is trading. The news is more or less out there. We've been talking about this high likelihood for weeks, and now we are basically there where we're just waiting for the paperwork and to see what the arguments are. Now, the expectation is the arguments are going to be around them becoming a competitor in so-called tentpole movie franchises that is anti-competitive, that basically precludes others from being able to participate. That certainly has not been the conclusion of other antitrust authorities, not just here in this country, in terms of the DOJ, which many now look askance at to a certain extent, but even in places like Brazil, Australia, and I can go on from there. But let's come back to the DOJ statement when it said, we're okay with this deal. They did come to this idea of tentpole and the big movie and say, you know, even since the transaction was announced, the evidence actually shows that competition for theatrical production distribution has increased, and smaller studios have innovative content development, distribution strategies. They are effectively challenging traditional assumptions about what can be a big release. And they said this remains true even looking at narrow categories, and they do call that narrow, of course, tentpole or blockbuster theatrical. Listen, any number of people I've been speaking to in the last few weeks about the likelihood of a case based on that being anti-competitive succeeding say is very low. Now, you don't know what judge you're going to get. They're going to be obviously trying to get a temporary restraining order. You can get one that lasts 14 days and get another one that lasts 14 days, but then you got to get a preliminary injunction. And by the way, even a CRO, you need to prove, quote, the likelihood to succeed on the merits, and there are plenty of people who doubt they can even do that. That said, it always introduces a new element of risk to the deal, more time that it will take. Remember, you've got that ticking fee that begins at the end of September. It's 25 cents a quarter. After that you will be receiving as a Warner Brothers shareholder. But it does put the states at risk of actually having to, on the hook for that ticking fee, if in fact they are proved to have brought a case that goes absolutely nowhere. So we'll be watching closely for the announcement, for any following press conferences. And, you know, there are those who say this is all about politics. My understanding is there were a number of, they haven't met with the Paramount camp in around 6 weeks. They never, I am told again, this is the state AG's made it clear what structural remedy they wanted.
Damn, people in this joint,
and
you know.
so that's sort of where we find ourselves. The two parties not having met for some time.
Yawn, bro.
Paramount in terms of what structural remedy would actually satisfy the state AG here in California. Is it selling CNN, as many believe really is what is behind much of this? Because those who believe it is politically motivated believe that is the key reason.
The fickle nature. What did Oregon?
Oregon stood back, but then they are expected to be part of this.
Well, I thought they'd go back again. I mean, I don't understand. Like, you know, what do you like? You're a state AG, you just say, you know, I don't like this.
Well, you get your chance. Listen, they could close the deal as of, I mean, the EU approval will be the 22nd. They could work around the strange UK.
Why fell off fake dripping?
And they could, if there was no move from the states, they could close. So you gotta move in a certain amount of time.
She clearly got from her skincare eating brother, bro. She clearly got from her skincare eating brother, bro.
What does? What? Oh, well, Paramount started last week. There was just a lot of focus on, I mean, we know this, but how much debt they're taking on, how much leverage they'll have, the challenges that they're going to have. But I will tell you, one of the key areas that for cost savings certainly will be putting CBS News and CNN together, as I think is expected. It's certainly been explained to me that way. And so the idea that these state AGs would say, you got to sell CNN, that's not going to get anywhere. This talk about them moving out of California, I don't really think that's much of anything at this point.
Unless they're refining, I don't know.
Yeah. Refiners don't want to be in California.
No, they're not doing it.
Chevron moved out.
Well, Chevron was like the last. I mean, Marathon was on, Phillips P.
Meantime, North American box office is somewhat in focus with Moana, this live-action Moana out of Disney. Number one for the weekend, but a disappointment relative to expectations. There's another long-term chart showing Disney over 10 years, negative over 10 years.
It'll be interesting to see what happens with Universal. That's what it's called, because the theme park business is just, it's burning in what in this company. I don't know what to say about it, other than the fact that I used to like the stock very much. It's 14 times earnings. It just trades like it's a steel mill.
No, we used to talk about it as the stock you do buy for your
It
grandkids.
had intellectual property that I thought was unmatched. Now, every time you seem to do another iteration, it seems to lose interest for people. And I just think that I'm not saying I was wrong. I am saying that right now this model is not
It's just
as
been
good as
This is a reflection of the challenges faced by all of these companies. Obviously, Warner Brothers found itself at least on the receiving end of a deal, but none of the stocks look good. Fox has been the best performer, choosing actually at the time to sell all of entertainment, essentially the studio, to Disney, and follow a news and sports strategy that is at least, I don't know what it looks like over 10 years, but one would expect would better, but is better. Netflix, by the way, versus Disney over 10 years, also kind of an interesting one. Yeah, there at least you got some return over 10 years, but it's not like this has been the place to be.
Entertainment is just not where it's at.
There's Netflix, so that is where you'd want it to be.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, as streaming obviously became the thing, and everybody tried to meet that competitive challenge with their own offerings. Disney does have the scale in direct to consumer, not like NBCU with Peacock or Paramount right now as it currently stands, hence the deal for Warner Brothers. They do have the scale. They are one of the big competitors.
Well, again, it's just not a segment. It's like when you look at what segments you want to own, it's just anything that's sexy, interesting to our viewers is kind of a, no, I'm not interested in. I want J.B. Hunt. I've never heard anyone say, like you stop me on the beach, hey Jim, could you ask what do you think about J.B. Hunt? No! I mean, on the beach, it's like, how about NVIDIA? How about, what do you think about Alphabet? I mean, how about the space? No one is interested. And I'll come back and say, if you look at Centene, Canteen, yeah, but that's what's winning.
That's a hallmark of bubbles, Jim. They crowd out capital, they crowd out mindshare.
They absolutely do.
Yeah.
Well, the mindshare for the winners is just nowhere. Have you looked at the smaller industrial companies? If you look at Timken.
Wow, I have not.
No, well, that's.
Tell me about
Have
Timken,
you
Jim.
thought about Rockwell Automation?
Are you so? Yeah, well, I was going to say Caterpillar is a beneficiary from this whole thing, but I do wonder if you were looking at this chart, this cat chart.
Yes, well, Caterpillar is every business that Jim Umpleby set them up in, the former CEO, is a winner. But the number one winner, I still think, is when you put all those diesel engines together and you put them next to a giant natural gas field, like the Marcellus and the Utica, and you link it together. You don't need any of the grid. It works. Is it the cleanest thing in the world? Well, I don't know, but I'll tell you, it's the cheapest way to be able to have gigawatts. And yet, Cat will tell you, but no one cares. No one listens to Cat. I mean, Caterpillar's got such great stories to tell, and they tell it once. They tell it 4 times a year, and that's
Well,
good.
the stock is up 260%
Look
for
what
years.
Joe Creed and Jim Umpleby created over the last 5 years. So you're going to see a chart that talk about cyclical goes to secular. I mean, when I met
Say might be another flat day, bro.
who at that point was a Cowboy fan, but it turned out to be a little transient because they moved to Dallas. He said, look, we're going to take this from cyclical to secular. I'm like, really? It's funny.
But
Said, no, we will.
That happened because of data centers, right?
Yes, he did, because they have the way to be able to make it to power data centers.
Right.
And to build data centers, I just think it's a
To build the power supply for you.
By the way, they're the least promotional company on earth. They're just saying, listen, we do
But
this.
they and GE Vernova have been two of the key beneficiaries.
It's
And by the way, they
Bitches
were
get
both part
pussy.
of that announcement a few weeks ago from Chevron and Microsoft, remember, to basically pump natural gas
Right.
to their machines, their turbines that are
The
going to
menu.
provide it to Microsoft.
There is
Lord
just this
Jesus.
story undercover story about GE Vernova.
Yo.
It's just like no one believed in that. They all went into
The
GE
pitch,
Healthcare.
that's an OC pitch right there.
Barry Copeland in GE Healthcare. And
Same
that's where he
menu.
went. Jeff Larry
Wow.
did not really get his
Florida,
support.
Jersey, bro.
Well, wait, Colt still.
I play. What is he talking about?
Yes.
Look at
And
this
then
jump.
the chairman, I think he's the chairman.
What?
Right.
But I'm just saying that it was like Vernova was the redheaded stepchild. It turned out to be pretty fabulous.
You're not kidding. $290 billion market value.
They changed single-handedly.
This is an Apple
Yeah.
Play.
Changed the pronunciation of
This
turbine.
is what you would have
They
been playing
did
the
just for
first
you.
one.
They did that.
Sorry, bro.
So I decided to go with
Oh boy.
Amazing. You add up those market caps, and it's well above where GE was as a
Chocolate, bro.
Return overall is not great, but it's.
You serious, gang?
days
Yeah,
after the financial crisis.
I remember there was like this.
What is it? Cake? Money for y'all. Red velvet. Yo. You started. Hmm? You started.
No. Dave retired gracefully. He's had a couple of
Bruh.
backs, and then he built Vernon.
I've heard of this done pretty well. Yeah.
Look at that.
Bro.
Dave knew before everybody. But Dave knows many things. Dave's book, of which you've got right now, I can't even remember the title, but is so extraordinary. And yet, it's like, it's got this I lost count right away.
As we go to break, watch bonds yields, as we said earlier, creeping a bit higher. We are looking for a decline in headline CPI tomorrow, although we do expect month-on-month services, core I should say, to rise. But there's a look at that 2-year Jim mentioned, supported to watch at 4.23. Stay with us.
Winning now, winning later.
The Bond Report is brought to you by PIMCO, a global leader in active fixed income.
People are building things in America again, which calls for the best of America, our people. Introducing America's Workforce Academy, built by Meta. Paid training, a job, and a path to America's future. The future is for everyone.
If you're on Medicare and you get this, you could end up with this. Unexpected out-of-pocket costs, which for those on Medicare or soon to be is a good reason to take charge of your health care. So consider this, an AARP Medicare Supplement Insurance Plan from United Healthcare. Why? Because Medicare alone doesn't pay for everything. And what it doesn't pay for, like deductibles and copays, could really add up, even thousands of dollars a year. Medicare supplement plans help by paying some of what Medicare doesn't, and making your out-of-pocket costs a lot more predictable. Call United Healthcare today and ask for your free decision guide. Learn more about plan options and rates to fit your needs.
What?
Now, if you like this, greater freedom, you'll love that Medicare supplement plans have no networks and no referrals needed. See any doctor, any specialist, anywhere in the U.S., as long as they accept Medicare patients. These types of plans also give you more flexibility when traveling in the U.S. Your plan goes with you, anywhere you go in the country.
Wow.
Even better, Medicare
We got the Camino over here, bro.
AARP name are plans endorsed by AARP. Call United Healthcare today for your free decision guide. So, if you're on Medicare and want less out-of-pocket costs
Okay.
and more peace of mind,
I guess we are in a
consider
downtrend,
this,
but
an AARP Medicare supplement plan. Take charge of your healthcare.
this is from Mendoza, see,
Just use this
but
or this to call
Brazil
United
MIDI.
Healthcare about an AARP Medicare supplement
He's
plan.
he's good, but to not be playing for Chelsea, like OD, and it's 70. I'm telling you, bro. Anyone's 70 mil. Bro, don't even starting for Brazil this World Cup.
Then you bought Tillman's too?
Who?
You bought Tillman.
Really? How much? Damn. Huh? That's tough. That's actually a cool signing.
135.
Please don't touch. Oh my days. What the hell?
But has now settled back to what would be an all-time low at 140.20 this morning. We'll get stock trading with Jim in just a minute.
5K fun run.
Say hi to Patty, celebrated social worker,
Who's coming in second?
self-appointed social chair, potluck, kickball, last call.
Sign up for Goat Yoga.
You name it, she's on it. And you have 47 emails to prove it. But her
See if that
capacity to
actually
care is
does
unmatched.
something.
You need Patty.
Doubt it,
Patty needs a
though.
retirement plan. Work with principals so we can help you help Patty with a retirement and benefits plan that's right for her. Let our expertise round out yours.
Running a successful delivery company has taught me something. You're only as good as your tools. We have AT&T Business, and that's why we're the best.
Where?
You're
where? There's nothing here.
Just trust the connection.
What? You guys are early. Yeah, I like that. Get your signature there. There. You guys thirsty? I just made some lemonade.
It's really warm in here. Like a good warm. You know, my phone still works down here. It's crazy.
Red Chip, discovering tomorrow's blue chips today, representing the best names in small cap stocks for 34 years. Join the Red Chip Vertical Economy Investor Conference July 16th, 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Meet the CEOs of public companies changing the paradigm in the vertical economy. Red Chip, discovering tomorrow's blue chips today. Register
When you're
today
recording the
at
gym,
Red
you
Chip
like hang the thing on the metal.
Conference,
Yeah.
July
Oh,
16th
that's
at
tough.
9:30 a.m. Register today
I always
at
know it's no one's
redchip.com.
Huh?
Buy the dip and save on CNBC Pro. Exclusive live events.
Seeing all my favorite anchors.
I'll tell them getting the same shit you have, but it makes it hard to record.
What is that?
Buy the dip and save
Sony?
on CNBC
Oh, yeah.
/GetPro. Terms and restrictions apply.
Since 2000, the dollar has lost nearly half its value. Every $100 you save then is worth just 50 today.
Ugh.
Your savings are eroding every day you wait.
Dollar is in a lot of trouble, and I don't care to have all of my eggs in one basket.
Call now to get your free gold ownership guide and learn how owning gold can protect your savings from a falling dollar. Gold has soared nearly 1,800%, holding strong through every crash, every crisis. But who you trust matters as much as what you own. Over 1 million Americans trust U.S. Money Reserve, the only precious metals firm guided by 2 former directors of the United States Mint. And with our industry-leading gold buyback guarantee, you'll never sell your gold back for less than you paid.
That's the better with gold than I do with the stock market.
Build a future your family can count on. Call U.S. Money Reserve for your free gold ownership guide and learn how portfolios with gold are built to protect and grow your savings. Call now, because waiting is already costing you.
Let's hit the gym and stop trading.
Well, you mentioned the Dow as the Mosaic. These are traditional winners, but also the discounters work all of a sudden. So here we go with Dollar General, Dollar Tree. I got TJX moving again. This is a when things go up for the consumer, we go back to these stocks. I'm waiting for it to impact Walmart, which is a big winner, but Dollar General just is a favorite of the hedge fund crowd. It's kind of an algorithm says, oil goes up, gasoline therefore goes up, go buy Dollar General.
Yeah, I was looking. I remember we had the upgraded Dollar Tree last week.
Right.
That name went from 85 to 130 in a couple months.
Yes, I mean, I was at my Dollar Tree over the weekend. I mean, the prices are ridiculously low for the same things. Movie candy.
Isn't that how you finished up your weekend?
Yes, I did. I got a lot of movie candy for $1 that cost $6. You know, you sneak it in. That's how you make money.
Great victory for you, wasn't it?
Huge victory.
I know.
He often asked me, Jim, how did you accumulate all that wealth? Because I'll tell you how you do it. You buy those, you buy Charleston shoes.
Oh.
$1.
I didn't even know they made Charleston shoes.
Better than ever. You put them in the freezer, and better than the ones you buy at the.
Jim, what's tonight? You get it? You banks? I guess we'll talk
I've got Santander, which has been a big winner, and that's just on a good team, expanding worldwide, the largest bank in Europe. And wow, what a great story she is. She worked at JP Morgan. You know, just a total hitter, quietly building up a tremendous presence in the United States. Quiet. Really.
That's going to be good.
David mentioned last week the Webster deal.
Of course, tomorrow morning's going to be busy with the banks.
Oh, my, tomorrow's big.
We'll see you tonight, Jim. Mad Money, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. S&P down slightly, although most sectors are green. It's just Infotech that's dragging the headline. We're back in a minute.
The first day back from maternity leave is so weird. We get it. Find a caregiver who does too. When it's not you, it's care.com.
Do you want to know why you should buy this $40 AI stock? It's a pre-IPO private startup that Time Magazine calls the most disruptive company in the world. I'm Mark Chaikin. I created one of Wall Street's most popular indicators, a powerful tool found on every Bloomberg and Reuters terminal on the planet. Today, I'm stepping forward because this indicator just turned bullish on a tiny stock with a little-known advantage. NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang calls it incredible and predicts the technology behind it is going to cause the world's GDP to become $500 trillion. This could make savvy investors extremely wealthy while landing everybody else in hot water. The Guardian predicts that it could upend the entire U.S. economy from jobs to markets and mortgages. But if you want to get in on the winning side of this game-changing shift, you must act fast. This firm is set to make an announcement that could make a multi-trillion-dollar IPO all but inevitable. Visit the page on your screen now, and I'll reveal the name and ticker symbol of a backdoor way to invest in this company ahead of the big IPO. It's less than $40 a share. I believe this will produce the hottest IPO of 2026 and potentially become the biggest company in stock market history by the end of the decade because I've experienced its technology firsthand. I accessed a beta test of their explosive new technological breakthrough. As soon as I laid hands on it, I was blown away. The Wall Street Journal calls it a thinking machine of shocking capability. You really have to see it to believe it. Visit the page on your screen to see a live demonstration of this radical technology. You'll be taken to my new presentation where I lay out the full details on this potentially lucrative phenomenon.
Man, how many bathroom trips are you making each day? Try Super Beta Prostate Advanced, the #1 selling formula in its category. Made with Prostafend, a triple action blend to help reduce urges to urinate. Find it at Walmart or these retailers.
Never miss a moment.
I hope that the regulatory approach will be global, I hope it's light, and I hope it means that people can use AI without having to think about it safely.
Trump accounts kicking off.
Over the course of the next few months, we're going to be auto-creating with the Social Security Administration 70 million accounts for every kid under the age of 18.
The overnight interest rate doesn't really affect what you're trying to slow down in terms of inflation. Most of what's creating inflation today is not interest rate sensitive.
Numbers, but on the economy, it starts tomorrow with some of the biggies like Wells Fargo, Goldman, Citibank, America, and JP Morgan. Gets into some of the airlines, of course, after Delta gave a pretty strong read on demand. Travel demand at the end of last week. We'll get United on Wednesday. Netflix, I know you're going to be watching closely because there's been some drama around that stock. It's been under pressure and questions about engagement and what they might do on M&A. And then we'll start to get the regionals on Friday and then into the following week, the third truest. U.S. bank boards on Thursday. Economic data.
This is just reeking.
So Biggie's going to be on Tuesday with the CPI, Consumer Price Index, and we are looking for a monthly headline number because oil prices have come
KISSING.
down. I think the key will be watching the core, right? Ex food and energy and what actually inflation looks like, what services inflation looks like. Wednesday will
What is this?
I'm trying to see what this looks like on TV.
on Wall Street, certainly his
How come we
phone
didn't just
cycle
do that shit
we saw that
yesterday?
on full display. Is he freaking out about inflation?
Bruh.
Who knows? You know, we don't know. He was optimistic about AI, and I read that a
Alright,
little bit.
I'ma
That, like,
hit you in like the afternoon or some shit. I'll hit you in like the afternoon. That's fine.
Those who are very optimistic on AI tend to think it's disinflationary. We didn't get there necessarily, but I think the question
two-ish?
is when. Is it disinflationary now? Because it seems inflationary now if you look at
Like
memory
two?
prices, chip prices. But ultimately,
Can you hear me? Like 2?
ultimately, is that a reason to stay on hold?
Yeah.
I'll just give you a quote from Barclays, which
Alright,
said it's
I'ma
not
let you
just
know.
oil. Because oil prices are lower from where they were. Barclays says today lower oil by itself won't help the Fed stay on the
Huh?
sidelines, even though the shock has faded.
Yeah, it looks like you just came to America.
Has not, and I think that's going to be the biggest question for the Fed at the next meeting, and maybe why they won't move to raise rates, because there are still questions about the AI.
Huh?
Price action is nasty.
What's nasty?
Price action.
Oh, nice.
Inflation or disinflation.
Oh my god. Oh.
To come, given we really haven't resolved any of the key questions involving AI.
I know, but when the oil price fades, then you can kind of.
I like your style.
Cover to basically just hold off. I mean, I don't think this is someone who suddenly took the seat and decided inflation was a problem. Inflation looked like it was a problem. He recognized it looked like it was a problem. And then he made a bet that energy prices were going to pull down inflation, and that seemed like a good bet at the time. And I think you're going to go into the July meeting and he's going to be like, okay, you know, that really strong payroll report we saw.
Oh
next month
shit.
reversed itself, which everyone was
Oh,
expecting.
these.
And now we have
You just comment this, bro.
which is coming down off of
What's the word? Buzzing. Bro, not even trading, doom scrolling. Bro, there's nothing here, bro. Like, I don't know what you want me to do.
setting inflation expectations off non-core.
There's nothing here, bro.
Key thing about inflation, we forecast based on core.
Like,
because
all I can really do when there's no setup is just sit here and watch. Just like everyone else, bro. Or at least people that are on this strategy. Like, with this, bro, like, I can't even do none. Like, it gotta be, I need like a break either up here at this level 753.92 and then come back and then try and run it higher, or something below this. If not, I can't get in. I can't do anything. It could just be an empty day again. It's like the 3rd day running, because this right here is disgusting. This is disgusting. What is this, like? Damn. It's like a square. It's like a $2 range as well. Yeah, bro. Can fade. I'm sorry.
This is not someone who's going to be pushed into hiking if he doesn't want to hike. And I suspect that what would get him to hike
It's
would
clips,
be so
bro.
obvious that everyone would want to hike, and there wouldn't be this disagreement on the street about whether there's going to be a hike or a cut or whatever. It would be really painfully obvious what has to happen. And I don't think it's painfully obvious. I would still argue that we should probably get a cut, but I don't think we're going to.
We think we're going to get no hikes this year.
I think we're going to get no hikes this year.
Right.
No hikes, no cuts, no nothing. It's going to be just a nice long slog of nothing.
Well, does demand hold up then?
I think demand can hold up if the equity market holds up, and I think that's the risk there. Is, you know, are companies happy with what they're paying for AI? Are they getting the benefits of AI that they're paying for? I think you see every day that goes by, there's a company that's like, wow, we were spending a lot on this, and we're not really sure what we got out of it. And I think there has to be less of that if you want to see this thing continue, because, you know, all these AI companies are based on the idea that every company needs to use it to be productive, efficient, effective, and it's certainly going to help boost productivity in the aggregate. But it's not clear to me that certain companies actually need to use it to get that much more efficiency. There are certainly companies out there that are incredibly efficient now without AI, or I should say without the new AI GPT, right? If you haven't been using machine learning and you're in the tech space, you probably don't exist. So you've probably been using AI that you've built yourself for a long time. And all of a sudden people are like, oh, are you using AI? And what they really mean is, are you using the red hammer instead of the blue hammer you built in-house? And it's like, no, I didn't go out and buy the highly priced thing that someone built and tells me I need to use. I built it myself in-house, and I did it just fine, and I did it 10 years ago. Right? And I think people are really just not capturing the fact that a lot of companies have been very active in big data, very active in how to mine big data, machine learning, before any of these companies were around. That's why these companies got the idea to be around in the first place.
Yeah, although these companies do take it to a dramatically different level, I think they would argue, Drew, in terms of the ability to move even more quickly. It may be that you're doing somewhat similar processes, but you're doing them in perhaps a different way, and you're getting an outcome that's much quicker.
Yes, but if everyone's using the same tool, where's the competitive advantage? And then, of course, do you need to use the tool, right? Like, I buy, a drill for my house so I can do the stuff that I can do around my house. I don't buy the super expensive, like, power tools that someone I would hire to go into my house to use. And so I think companies now are increasingly, what kind of tools do we need to offer our people? And it's not always going to be the top-of-the-line model. I think a lot of companies now are beginning to think, maybe we should look for lower-cost models for certain things and higher-cost models for the top 10 people that we have in our department who know what they're doing.
There's a lot of capital that's been raised, though, that is going to be dependent upon many of those same companies you just mentioned succeeding in their business models. And what you're describing is not success.
Well, and therein lies the risk. Is there a disappointment trade that comes up because people will begin to
I'm about to lose my flipping mind. I'm about to lose my flipping marbles.
And in reality, that lasted for about 3 months, and now people are understanding the costs matter, and they're beginning to kind of weigh these things again. And I think that represents a risk that kind of this, perpetual buildup.
There's also this post by Nadella. He's calling it the reverse information paradox. That the company should be able to.
You can stay here and be chasing Joe Biden. You can stay here and be chasing Joe Biden.
I'm gonna beat his ass, bro.
Sleepy Jay!
It's not just about cost. It's about information.
That guy always bags.
As well. Especially you're giving it away to the model that might not be the best model 2 weeks from now.
Right. So that's an argument in favor of the existing software companies that are already doing business with many of the enterprises. That's one of the things they cite is you've got data that you don't want to share. You're not going to share it with OpenAI or with Anthropic or anybody else.
That's I think what you're seeing a lot of companies struggle with is how much information can we share? How much information has to be held back? And what do we get out of it if we do share it? And where are the protections? And I think smarter people than me are trying to figure that out.
We'll come back to you when we get some of these numbers this week. Going to be busy. Thanks, Drew.
Thank you.
Good to see you, Drew Mattis.
All right, here's the roadmap for you for the rest of the hour. Still ahead, America's comptroller of the currency joins us here on set. The nation's largest bank regulator, nearly $18 trillion under supervision.
And speaking of banks, huge week for earnings. We've got results tomorrow from Bank of America, Citi, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, and Wells Fargo. We're going to talk about what to expect from all of those banks' reports.
After the break, should oil be up even more? We'll talk about this somewhat contained price action, at least in crude, as the standoff in the Strait of Hormuz escalates. Stay with us. If you haven't learned to use options yet, you're missing out. Options are tools that allow you to generate income and manage portfolio risk with less capital than you need to own the stock. This can be especially beneficial for small individual investors. That's why today, learning to use options, it's not an option. It's a necessity, and our new book will teach you our beginner-friendly strategies for free. Get your free copy at itsnotanoption.com. Itsnotanoption.com. That's itsnotanoption.com.
My dad had never been in better shape. Then he had a stroke and passed away. But he had life insurance. So even after he was gone, he was still taking care of us. Ethos.com. 10 minutes. 100% online.
Check your price today at ethos.com.
These are the small space solutions America's waited 250 years for. They pack a style punch in even the smallest of spaces. Because nothing's more American than going big on small. Bob's Discount Furniture.
Buy the dip and save on CNBC Pro. 24/7 market-moving news and interviews across 3 global live streams. Buy the dip and save at cnbc.com/getpro. Terms and restrictions apply. Weeknights.
There's a reason that so many of us in this business love to talk about the biggest companies, but we need to stop making endless comparisons.
Mad Money, weeknights 6 Eastern, and streaming on CNBC Plus.
If you're still feeling stiff,
Yo, what the hell is this, bro? You see what just happened? Ugh. Yeah, I'm not even paying attention to this jump, bro.
whether you want ergonomic support
What the hell?
or award-winning design, we have a chair for you. And it's on sale now.
Really, dude?
Check out all
I'm reading one of the comments. It's literally really, dude. Brody, I can't even. Oh my gosh. Couldn't even fade that shit if I wanted to. Oh, class. Oh. Damn. I'm shooting for the stars. I hit this jump, I'm shooting for the stars, fool. No, I don't like this.
Less than $4 away from the IPO price. It's already broken the opening day print of 150. We'll keep an eye on that as well.
Yeah, we're also watching oil this morning. It's higher following further escalation in the Strait of Hormuz.
Yeah, bro. All the trade today are mad low, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Chad.
I think that's the story. I don't think the story is that oil is up a couple percent. Who cares, right? We were at the same price we were 3 weeks ago. I think the story in oil, and the people I talked to all day yesterday about everything that went on this weekend, is why isn't oil higher? I think that's the news, right? That is the man bites dog element of the story. Yeah, we're up a little bit, 4.5%, but we're at $74.50 again. We were there 3 weeks ago. All right, so let's break it down. What exactly is going on with oil? So if you're a bullish oil person, if you think oil prices are going higher, you're going to argue on this show, you're going to say, well, there's Iran and Hormuz, could get worse before it gets better. We've heard that a lot. It may happen. You're going to say depleting inventories, true, the SPR, getting close to functionally maybe not working levels, 300 million barrels, and then strong economies around the world. This morning, OPEC reiterated its 3.2% global GDP growth for next year. The oil bears, those who believe prices will go down, will point to storage and oil releases, SPRs around the world being released. This is the big variable, guys. The Russian refinery attacks. Ukraine continues to pound Putin inside of Russia. Russia does not have the ability to do anything with the extra oil except for sell it on the open market if they can get it to the open market. And
damn, I could have played that.
Speaking of Russia, look at this.
Oh,
JP Morgan out with a note,
God.
I think it was yesterday, about Russian exports. If you look at Chinese
This is
demand
weekend,
collapsing, 4 million estimated barrels a day, David, down. And then look at the yellow, is it gold? Yellowish mustard, Carl, line at the top. Russian oil exports surging because Ukraine is
Really,
hitting
dude.
their refineries.
Yo, Drew, bro, put me on, bro. This is clips. I'm fried. I'm clearly fried, bro. I'm not hitting shit. Somebody smell like.
China demand down, Russia exports up.
Bro.
So the Hormuz disruptions and fears that we are seeing, not enough, really, a little bit, but not enough to, in a big way, counter those two things.
Is that what all
What's the word buzzing? Wumbo. Abouzyy? 4 viewers, bro. Hi, guys. Sub chat. Bro, talk to me, bro. I'm about to fall asleep. Talk to me, bro. I'm about to fall asleep.
I did, and we paid him. You did. We paid him the burgers. We wanted White Castle. Rick, we love you. You gave him 20 little White Castle sliders. We lost the bet. Thanks for bringing that up. I appreciate that. But here's where I think people got it wrong. Number one, they didn't count on China demand going down the drain.
It's over. Bro, it's fucking over, bro. This is ass. This is cookies, bro.
What they really got wrong was the
Oh.
ability and speed with which Saudi Arabia could reroute oil to Yanbu on the Red Sea, that extra port they have, and the UAE is building a new pipeline, and Goldman Sachs this morning out with a note saying if it's a single country like just the UAE, you're not crossing a border,
countries there can build pipelines really, really fast. And I think Iran's risk is permanently deteriorating the ultimate economic value of what they call the Strait of
But isn't the other thing, as long as there are talks ongoing, which even though there are strikes happening, there still seem to be talks ongoing reportedly between the
You
U.S.
said
and
broke
Iran,
out and you gotta leave.
Iran will not go forward with the strait again.
So, as I've reported,
You have entered on what candle?
but we'll just go Sullivan.
Yes,
As I've reported a couple of months,
you can read a favorite report if you want.
I really could, but not as well, so I wouldn't do that. I have nothing on board.
You think it's gone?
Damn, what the fuck?
What?
I didn't even see the full shit.
Bro, I told you that though.
Just go to work, bro. I don't have time for shenanigans. You sure I probably would go straight green wet in like 5 minutes.
Nah, low key though, from the point where it was down, yeah, it might like have just clipped you a few minutes short. So it don't even. It's not even ridiculous. Bro, what? This is wonky.
Influx of additional oil exports from Saudi Arabia. That could now add a very
Guys,
bullish higher oil price story.
bro, guys, I'm bored, bro. Entertain me, bro. This is boring.
So you're sort of getting raw Sullivan here. The blockade is going to be 70-ish.
Yeah, one dance.
That are escorting ships.
Got a Hennessy in your off.
A lot of people point out, what does that have to do with a drone? If you're going to fire a drone from Iran, well, the U.S. ships have the ability to shoot down drones, but we're back, I assume, and again, the headline's crossing right now, to military style escorts, where you're doing this.
So, where do you keep your stuff in your bag? Or you have like shorts. Oh. It's a bag alert.
Through the Strait of Hormuz, mostly, they need ships to go in, David. Plenty of ships are going out. The numbers that you hear, 2/3 shipping CEO, Anna Marine Insurance yesterday.
This nigga started.
You can't get insurance.
You're gonna give me the card?
But as one shipping source told me, CEO of a major shipping company, CFO of a major shipping company, there's a lot more ships that are willing to come.
Alright, bro.
There's not as many ships
I have to call those
in
niggas.
to the Arabian Gulf because there's a fear they're going to get trapped like they did for months at the beginning. So breaking news there on the jump down.
Let's get to Megan Casella, who can flesh out what the president just wrote on Truth Social. Hey, Megan.
That's right, absolutely. You guys got the first headline there, which is that the president says he's reinstating the blockade in the Strait of Hormuz. But there's a second piece of this where he also says the U.S.
What are we looking for? We're looking for a break into like untapped territory, up or down. Low key with these ones though, it's making today kind of weak because this is not what I need. This line has been topped. This line has been topped. Thank you. These two lines have been topped, or three lines have been topped. This line's been topped. It's only I'm just looking for the breakout of the range. With that, it's only up here, at least up here. Up here in the 5 or 15-minute high, or since these got touched, it has to be down here. It just makes the odds like so much lower. Like from here, where the market have to go down 5, or the spot have to go down $5 to get here, and it just have to go up about $1.50 to get up here for a potential entry. If not, it's clips. Like generally, it's clips. So also only got 35 minutes. If I don't get anything by 11, then I'm turning off the computer. I'm turning off the charts. Like, so yeah, bro, it's looking slow.
Alright, President General.
Alright, bro.
Wagwan mute.
Yo, oxtail. Get that oxtail, bro. Shit.
With sugar and spice.
Bumbo. Asian chicken.
Lemon pepper oxtail.
Psh, bumbo.
That the U.S. is going to reimburse shippers, which I can't imagine that would be the case, or the shippers for the protection
Yo,
are going to have
let's
to
go with you, gang.
Live right now?
Yes, I am live.
You day trading?
Yeah, bro.
How's it going?
It's cool, actually. Some days be slow as hell, like today, but it'd be cool, bro. Can't lie, can't complain, bro.
Are you making decent money, or are you just kind of practicing right now?
Huh?
Are you making good money, or are you just practicing?
Nah, I'm making stuff, bro. Yeah, bro. Literally, that's what this channel be on.
How much did you? Who put you on?
No, I said that's what I have a channel. I'm saying like that's when I be like
Oh yeah,
uploading, yeah, and that's how it just be, bro.
I do that.
Really? Are you tough?
Yeah, I'm nice.
Bro,
Bro, in
what is your
class, I was.
strategy? You say you're in class?
No, I went when I was in class. I did it all the time. Like I was just like, I made stupid money, and then I got really, really greedy, and then just lost it. Like I lost a lot, cause like I made like, I was really like locked in, like was smart with it,
Mm.
and then I made like actually a lot of money, and then I was like, yo, I'm gonna make stupid more, and then just lost it all because I was an idiot.
No. What was your strategy?
What do you mean?
Like when you would trade, like what what do you look for, like daily type shit?
Just well, I do minute marks and 5 minute marks. So I look at the bro. It's been a minute. What do you call it when the bro when it goes? Okay, so I look at the. Yo, I couldn't even tell you right now. I'd have to go back and look. Like
One more class.
I'd have to look at my papers. But I have like so many notes. But I used to be insane at it.
Yo.
I can't understand. But when we're back at Goucher, I might have to put you on to some methods.
Oh, where do you got the method? I'm open, bro. I'm always down to learn, bro.
You gotta look for the
What?
the trade like bro, I can't find the name. Like it's easy. It's not even a big word. It's just a regular S word. It's just the same shit. Like a recurring theme. Like
Yeah, it's a pattern, bro.
Yeah,
Pattern,
Yeah, that's
yes.
the word I'm looking for. Pattern. You gotta look at the trade pattern. Like when you get the new high, right?
Yeah.
It goes high, high, and then low, low. So you look at the first high, you see, and then you'll look at when you're looking at your chart. Like, yo, FaceTime me, I'll show you.
This guy, bro. Hold on. It's on. I turned it. Yeah. Bombo.
Turn your camera.
Yeah. Okay. Look. This is what my stuff looks like right now. Okay.
Alright, so
look. You see these two highs right here.
Out. Yeah. Zoom out.
Yes.
Okay. So zoom out more like how you had it.
Like this or like this?
Like that's fine. Okay. So.
Oh boy.
Your high would be where you have it, that green, that
this right here.
No, one lower.
This one?
That's your new high. Now what you're looking at is I mean you do need to look at your old high too, because that's the highest. So it goes high, and then it goes low, and then it goes high again, right?
Yes.
And then it drops down and goes down again, right? And then go to see that big red line, right?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See your next, okay, yeah, perfect. So see right above it how it goes up to that red and then drops down?
Which part am I looking at?
Right above your mouse. No. Go up from your mouse, up, and then right over 2 candles. 1, 2,
this
3
one.
To that red one right
there.
Yeah. So that's a break in structure right there, because your whole thing from the top one, the 155 or 15, wherever that says, up there, that high, it got down and then went to a lower high.
Yeah.
So you had a high, and then the next high was lower than the previous high. So you can know that structure, meaning that the chart is going to continue going down.
It's in a downtrend.
So what you could have done is after you see that new high, so go to the first high we have, right? Your first high, like put your mouse on your first high.
This one?
Right there, yeah.
Okay.
So right there, when it drops and goes down to that new one, or the next high, go to your mouse where it drops, like that next peak.
This one or this one?
No, right before the big red.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
You would like enter short.
There, that's a huge break in structure, because the previous low right before that big high that you had.
Yeah.
It got lower and lower, and then it went up, and then you expect it to go back below, but it stops and goes up. So right there, you have a break in structure, but then you even have another break in structure, which is when that drops and goes back up, the chart goes like this, and then it usually is gonna when like the previous high is higher than the next high, that becomes a low.
Bro, this you have to like, bro.
Yeah,
You
bro,
need
I'm
to
telling you,
get a
like
chart. Send me a video or something, cause you just explain like this is not gonna help the chat, bro.
bro, it's a broken method, but go like look. I'm okay. So show me it again. I'll try and explain it. Follow your mouse with it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll just focus on the next part. Okay, so from that red, okay, you have a high from before that big red. Right there. That's a high where you have that green line.
Yes.
Now you drop, and boom, that's your new low, wherever it's down there.
Yes.
Then you go high again a little bit. You go up, no, yeah,
You're
right
like
there.
here.
Yep,
Yes.
right there. Wait, a little higher. That that red mark right there. That's a new high.
Yeah, that's a lower
So
high.
now you know that instead of it going, it's still continuously going down. But the difference is that when that new high comes there where your mouse is, it's supposed to drop again and go down. What this did is go up. So what you would do is you'd be like, oh shoot, the chart is going to continue going up because it's a break in structure. The new high, if you're putting a put in, like for it to go down, the new high needs to be higher than the previous high. It's high, high, low, low.
Yeah.
Okay? So that high right there is higher than where the low was, but that new low where you see it drop and go back up,
Yeah.
that little bit is still a new low. So now you're gonna wait a second because it just broke structure. So now it's whack. This red thing, if it comes like where it should be,
yeah,
is gonna jump up, right? No, it's gonna jump down.
Brody, what? Oh my god, bro. You have to like. Okay, where'd you like
it's
learn
so
it?
hard to explain right here.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get like. You're gonna
Again,
have
the
to do
next
like
thing
your
you want
own
to look
setup.
at is when you see two candlesticks.
Where am I looking?
Okay, so you see that red, perfect. You see that red?
This one or which one?
No, look to your left.
Yes.
Look to look to the green right above your mouse, the green sticks. Right there, those two. Okay, it's called some word, okay? It might be like marginal gap or something, right?
You do like fair value gaps and shit or
Fair
like
value gap. There's a fair value gap.
Bro, I'm saying bomboclat too much.
Yeah,
bro.
that's
Like,
a fair value. That's a fair value gap. So when you see you know what a fair value gap is, right?
Like, kinda. I haven't really like paid attention because that's not my style. Like,
yeah, bro, I'm locked on this.
They end up being the same though. Like with my strategy and fair value gaps, FVG is like the same shit. But I just never really like paid attention to that shit. And there's like a stereotype on like TikTok. It's like white people love their fair value gaps. That's your white side, Mr. Jones.
I'm predicting this chart to go back up. Cause look,
this bro, I think it is, bro.
It went down from that red, back up, bounced a little bit, went down, and then boom, it went right back up. Those two green lines. This is gonna go up, drop a little bit. If that low right here, these red candlesticks, do not reach the red candlesticks you see before those two big green jump ones, it's gonna continuously rise. And so you have to wait for this minute to be over, or this minute mark to be done. And then once you see if that low is higher than the previous low, it's gonna keep going up, and that's where you put your money in once you see that green jump up. But then like there's always like obviously it's a chart, so you can't really read it 100%, but you can definitely see that based off this. Like if this drops all the way, it's pretty good. And that I don't know what that big red candlestick is. I don't know who took that out.
This one?
That's an insane drop. Yeah.
Yeah, someone just dumped their shares. They didn't say it, though. It's not like it was news because it was like 10:04 ish.
No, yeah, it's not news, bro. I was in
10:16.
history class, bro. I'm telling you, I've made stupid money and lost stupid money on this shit.
Damn.
I used to wake up at 9:30 before class every day, and just do this.
Bro, I literally have videos of me in class doing this shit, bro.
So you see this, how it's just dropping continuously, bro?
Yeah.
If it doesn't reach that low right there, it's gonna keep going up. It's not gonna drop.
Interesting.
What's chat saying? Can they hear me?
They should actually. I haven't tested the audio though. But
I can't hear you. You can hear me. I'm watching.
Oh, weird. I see. KK said, "What even is this? Yo, you gonna learn soon, shorty. Don't even trip. I'm gonna show you. Drew, when can I get a ride in a Tesla? Hey, bro. Anytime, bro. I'll come down to Crofton, bro. What's the move, bro?
Yo, you got a Tesla, bro?
Yes, bro.
That's fire.
That's OC. That's OC.
You and your brother got gifted a Tesla the same day?
Nah. I had to go and cop this shit. Actually, I surprised my brother with it. I'm about to drop that as a video, low key.
Did you actually?
Yeah, I wanted to like just see his reaction and stuff. I wanted to make it like cool to show him like stuff like that is actually possible and shit. So, yeah, bruh. Shit crazy.
That's fire, boy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's just a little scoop on day trading, but we should get into it when we're back in school, and I'll actually like teach you like the method.
For sure, bro.
And you teach me some of your methods, I guess. You know?
Yeah. No, that's
you been training?
Yeah. But my back injury's been like kind of haggling me, but I've been training. I've been playing. I should be alright. But I low-key need to take a break again before we go back to school. Are you straight? You been training? 2 mile already? No?
I'm good. 2 mile already.
Bombo.
Ran like a mile and a half in like 11, 10.
A mile and a half and 11.
Without training once all summer.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, so I mean, hopefully, like, it doesn't take too much training to get that 2 mile down, but it's definitely gonna take training to get my stuff back.
You gotta win the landmark game.
Exactly. But yeah, bro, I'm down to start day trading. If you're down, I mean, if you're down to like call me whenever you do it, I'll hop on with you.
I mean, I'm probably gonna start going live like every morning. So, yeah.
So what?
Cause I'm probably gonna be going live every morning now, so I'll be down, bro. I'll be there. My classes don't even start until like 11 anyway, so I'm gonna be looking every morning.
I bet that's fire.
Yeah.
Just hit me when you Yeah, just hit me.
All right, bet, bro.
I'll see you, bro.
All right, bro. Safety. Oh my days. Shout out my man's Blazing Jones, Caden Jones. Bombo! Oh. Fool.
I'll see you, bro.
Alright, bro. Safety.
I'm
bored as hell. Oh my days. Shout out my man's Blazing Jones, Caden Jones. Bombo!
accept Medicare patients. There are no networks. Your healthcare future will have more freedom.
I picked their doctor, and when I needed a specialist, no referrals needed, right? Bingo.
In fact, see any doctor anywhere in the U.S. Really smart to have when you travel.
When I visit this little cutie in Arizona, my plan goes with me. Grandkids! I can't wait.
Don't worry about surprise medical bills either. You'll know up front about how much your care will cost. And knowing your expenses makes planning your financial future easier.
Shop for a new plan every year.
That's right. Once you enroll, your coverage is guaranteed for as long as you keep this plan. Have questions? Call United Healthcare Manager, a licensed insurance agent or producer. They know a lot about what makes these plans smart. This free guide, benefits and rates in one place, so it's easy to compare options. Year to year, 94% of members renew their plan. And Medicare supplement plans with the AARP name are the only Medicare supplement plans endorsed by AARP, meeting their high standards of service and quality. So give United Healthcare a call today and set yourself and your future self up with an AARP Medicare supplement plan from United Healthcare.
Winnie, look at you. Thanks again for looking out for me. We're in this together.
You said, do I know my live is unlisted? Damn, I actually did not know that. What, bro? Bruh. But I don't mind because it's like the first day. I'm just testing it out. But it's like, bruh. That's a multi-stream on Twitch. Interesting. Stream marker. Where do you where do you unlist it? Like, where do you make it public? Bruh. Is that Moosey? Bombo. It's good, Brody. To pick up the phone. What am I looking at, bro? Pick up the phone. Bro.
Let me see the screen.
Look.
Go to the left. Hold on, zoom out. Let me see the whole screen.
Okay. Can you even, bruh?
Okay, that's good. Okay, I think go to. Wait.
The gear icon settings?
Oh, yeah, go to settings.
That's how it just was. It just says overlay.
Okay, hold on. Click the 3 lines.
This.
Yeah. Alright, click manage.
Manage. This is after exit stream.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Actually, no. It says exiting will not end the stream if it's currently live. Never mind.
Okay, yeah, exit.
Okay. Oh, yep, that's it right there. Public. Boom.
There we go.
So that's it.
Yeah, let me restart to see if it. Yeah, you should be good now.
Damn.
Damn, 82 minutes. Sheesh.
Yeah, bro.
Fairs. There'll be
W's in the chat.
W's in the chat, yo.
Either.
How much money we made today, bro?
God, nothing, bro. There's no trade. It's live. You see nothing. I have nothing.
You act like I know what I'm looking at, gang.
Oh, I mean, bro, with it, if I do get a trade, I'll tell y'all. Like, there's literally been nothing today. Yeah, there's literally been nothing, bruh. Oh my days. I can't fade being on this joint and losing. I'll just crash out on my Leo.
Wait, so you bought, so far you're at 750. Wait, what's the sell or buy? Like, that just means, like, you're even.
What is that?
Like, at the top left, the sell and the buy.
On the app?
On the screen. Like, it says the red, 752.
Oh, that's just the buy and it's like the ask and bro, I'm forgetting the term. It's ask. It's literally the buy and ask. You don't like. That's not it for me. Like, that's just there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the bid and the ask. That's what it is. Yeah. Like, I don't have. That's just saying like the price. That's like the spread between. That's how much people are willing to sell it for, and how much people are willing to buy it for.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and usually there's like a little gap in between. So.
Yeah, that's. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair play.
So I'm bored, bro. This is Rican.
Hey man, same man.
What are you up to, bro?
I'm at work right now, bro.
Yeah, at work.
Yeah, I'm at work.
IG.
Bro. Goddamn, building a slide deck.
Oh.
Man. You need to get out of this soon, bro. 4 weeks left, bro. Yo, you trying to come to Smash Rocks today?
Low-key, it's not ridiculous, bro. Got errands to run anyway.
Yeah, errands to run?
Yeah.
Boy has a car now and got errands to run.
Bruh, chill, bro. Because I couldn't even, like, do it before. There's some stuff with Mo as well, bro. So, yeah, Slim.
Fierce.
Yeah. What, just, like, making vids, or what are we doing?
Yeah, I'm going with Gal.
Really? He's not working today?
Nah.
Damn.
Yeah, nah. He gotta take Muhammad to like get a money order or something, and then from there, go to Smash X and make some videos for them.
He got him?
Huh?
He's gonna take him?
Yeah.
When did he agree that? Because he just called me.
What did he say?
He was like, you were trying to go. I was like, at like 2 or so. Muhammad.
Oh, you?
Yeah. Like, not even an hour ago.
He changed his mind?
I don't know.
Bro, let me add him, bro. Confusing. It's gotta be changing what you be saying, bro. But originally, he said he was gonna go like 1. And then from there, we just go to Smash Rocks, make my videos, get them food, and call it a day.
Oh, you fading me, Smash Rocks?
I guess, yeah, I got you. I'll give you my free food.
Oh, appreciate you, bro. That don't better be Torch. Surely. Psh, bro, I know the milkshake's busting, bro. What? That's all I wanted to try.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I need my milkshake. But the sandwiches be busting too. They be busting. Are you gonna be on this like the whole day?
No, I'm turning it off in 5 minutes. If nothing changes in 5 minutes, which I doubt will change. Usually, I'm literally I would have turned off the computer. It's only because I'm live and it's the first day, so I'm being generous.
Wait, you don't straight the whole 9 to 5?
I used to do that before as a youngin', but nah, it's not. One, it's way too taxing. 2, like, low key, it ruined the quality of my trades. I used to do that and be on there all day, just clicking buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, and could come out losing. Like, I'd be so mad. Could you imagine a 9 to 5 job where you're actually like getting paid and stuff, something decent? You're out here sitting on the charts for the same time and you lose, bro. It's sickening. But it's good information for the future. It's an investment. Like, I don't regret those times, but just like, I wish I knew better.
So how long do the best traders take in trading?
You say how long do the best traders take in trading?
Like typically, like if I see like TJR do trading, how long do you think he's trading? Like he's on the market for?
They're on the market for like an hour 30, 2 hours tops. They're done around like 11. There's this thing at 12. They really call it, not even at 12. It's like between like 11:30-ish to like right before 2. They literally call it like lunchtime, where like the volume in the market drops because everyone's getting off the market. Yeah. The people in the suits at Wall Street are gonna go and order some sweet green or maybe Canes or something and eat and just.
Canes, bro?
Yes. Yeah, genuinely Canes. It's actually hilarious.
Wait, that's an actual thing?
Yeah. Well, not just Canes in general, just like any outdoor place, because people like trading the firms.
They go to the corner store and get a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Bacon, egg, and cheese? Cheese?
I gotta get one.
You gotta get a bacon, egg, and cheese? Huh?
Well, yeah, bro. When you gotta really immerse yourself in the New York culture. You know what I'm saying?
Oh. But with Archer, we got We don't have a game this weekend, bro. I could low-key fade up there too, bro.
Wait, but then Muhammad said y'all got a tournament in Jersey.
Philly or Jersey?
Oh yeah, Philly.
When?
On Sunday, no.
Is this weekend?
Yeah.
Yo!
I think so. That's what he said. He said, yeah, because y'all have a bye week.
Oh, that's so. Wait, we have a bye week? So they're playing their semis next Sunday? That doesn't make sense.
I don't know. You don't have to ask Johnny or something. I'm just saying what I heard.
Bombo.
And plus, I have a place to stay my man's. He would stay.
My aunt has been asking me to come. So.
Oh, really? You got an aunt up there?
Bro, plenty. This in the Bronx. She's been asking me to come up there, bro. And I have not gone.
You should go.
Definitely.
Well, that weekend is the weekend to go, if anything.
So I'm saying.
Then we'll be there from like Thursday until Monday.
You said Thursday till Monday?
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, I went to New York one time before, but it was for one day. It wasn't even a day, bro. Did not get to experience nothing. In the meantime, I don't have any AAS data yet.
Oh. Or it's 10:59. Yo, guys, there's no trade, bro. It's over.
It's over, chat.
Oh, I think my dad just commented. He said, "What are you trading today?" Nothing, sir. I'm not trading anything, sir.
Wait, isn't your dad the one that
Yeah. Wait, he kind of just threw me with the Sharks, bro. Took him in, bro. But yeah. My train today. Nothing. The stream's over, guys. I'm gonna see y'all very soon. Literally tomorrow. I'm gonna put this up again. And yeah. Hopefully y'all have a good one. See y'all tomorrow, dog.